Now, what in the carnival is going on here? So over the past week or so, I've been telling all of you fine folk that Carnival is cracking down. They're done with all the craziness, all the malarkey, all of the rule breaking that's been taking place on board their cruise ships over the past couple years. I guess you could say they're trying to somewhat change the culture when it comes to their brand. While many people are praising Carnival for finally doing this, others are, well, not too happy about it. So much so that they're even making excuses as to why Carnival should not be making any changes whatsoever. Now, in this video, I do have a quick clip that I want to show all of you that shows kind of what's really been taking place. It's been going viral all over the internet, and I think it's very, very interesting. However, before we get started, guys, I did make a review video of my time on board the Scarlet Lady by Virgin Voyages last night. It is up. I'll put it right up here, and I'll put it in the description box below. Make sure you check it out. Also, of course, happy Cinco de Mayo to all of you people out there. I hope you do a lot of salsa dancing and eating a lot of burritos and just enjoying the culture of Mexico. Speaking of which, it's fitting because I'm in Mexico right now getting my scuba diver certification. I got here safe and sound. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the video. So I want to say since about the last quarter or so of 2022, Carnival has definitely been enforcing their rules a little bit further, even creating new policies. For example, if you fight on board Carnival ships, you do risk the possibility of getting banned for life and facing a fine of $500. I've always advocated for it to be a little more, maybe in the $5,000 to $10,000 range, to further deter people from, well, causing a ruckus on board cruise ships and fighting on board. When it comes to the drugs, they are simply not having it. They have now implemented dogs in many of their cruise ports, and a lot of people are starting to recognize. Speaking of which, check out this video clip. Can you guys believe it? They had the audacity to bring the K9 unit inside of the terminal. Last week I showed you guys a picture of a K9 unit on board the cruise ship, and it looked like they were catching somebody with some unfortunate illegal substances. Now, like I said, I see people that are kind of torn between this situation. Many believe it is justified because Carnival, as far as the culture that they have allowed to kind of create itself, has gone a little off the deep end. While others are saying, you know what, now Carnival kind of feels like a daycare, a mommy state, if you will, to the point to where they can't enjoy their cruise because even before getting on board and trying to immerse themselves in a tropical wonderland, they are put into this like they're in a prison. And I want to say on part of that, I do somewhat agree. The point of a cruise is to, of course, go on vacation and have a great time and probably spend a lot of money in the cruise line's favor. But the idea is to escape reality and enjoy yourself by going to beaches and places that you would probably never go to otherwise. So when you have a situation that as soon as you get to the cruise ship terminal to board the ship, you're now being bombarded by dogs and police searches and all of that jazz, it can naturally kind of put a damper right out of the gate on your entire experience as a whole. I have said that on many occasions, as unfortunate as this is, Carnival did allow this kind of culture to a certain degree to create itself. How? Well, they have two options. They can either be proactive or they can be reactive, and they were never neither when it came to, let's say in particular, their older ships. People will bring drugs on board, and now you have Billy Bob and JoJo. They now go back home and tell everybody else, hey, this is the cruise line. You can bring all your Mary Jane, all of your ganja, all your trees on board and enjoy yourself as if you were sitting at home. A big argument that I've heard from many, and you can see for yourself, go on any of the Carnival forums or Facebook groups, you'll see a lot of people saying that, well, who cares about it? It's just Mary Jane. Everybody else does everything else, and nobody talks about anybody else's habits like the drinking and, well, any other extracurricular activities one might be able to potentially do on board a cruise ship. I can kind of understand, however, at this point in time, Mary Jane is still legal. And then people will make the argument, well, wait until it gets legalized in the United States. Now, given I'm not a lawyer and I don't really understand law that much, but even a common man can understand that you'd probably come into some complications either way, no matter how you look at it, even if it was legalized in the United States, because, well, we'll be in international waters. International. Now, I do have to be honest, like many of you, when Carnival first talked about these changes at the tail end of last year, I didn't believe it. I thought they were bluffing. However, they have indeed been cracking down. And like I said, a lot of people are torn 50-50. Some people see there's nothing wrong with Carnival. Some people think that it does need adjustment. I think the adjustment is definitely justified. I think it's needed because, well, there is a lot of competition out there. You have Disney getting more ships. You have Virgin stepping to the plate and adding more ships. You have 2 ships already over in Miami. MSC is now coming in trying to claim the throne, and they have the money to do it. And they also have the competitive deals like Carnival in which people can experience a cruise for a fraction of the price if they were to sail with the other lines. Either way, I want to make this quick video. Don't want to sound like a broken record here. What do you think about this video clip? And what do you think about Carnival as a whole with their, refurbishing or rebranding? However you want to look at it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Of course, hit that like button on your way out. And as usual, know that I love and appreciate every single one of you. I have another video coming out tomorrow. But until then, I'll see you later. Take it easy.